Hello and welcome back. This will be a shorter video, but I just want to hit on some of the points that you guys have started making about the novel so far. I kind of wish we were able to tackle this novel in a classroom setting because there's so much to work with, right? But you guys are making some really interesting points. First off, I noticed the epistolary novel, or an example of epistolary novel, right, where it's constructed by many different forms of media, but letters, videotapes, and this sort of thing. And I think it's an interesting adaptation because you still have the main narrator, Cormac Wallace, who is piecing all this together. And there's some times where I'm not quite sure how he's getting his information, but nevertheless, it's an interesting technique. The comment on human destiny, that you guys were surprised that it was human destiny for us to create robots, or at least that's how Arcos saw it, I think was an interesting comment. As well as the kind of self-assembly that the robots did, and are going to, that's going to start playing more of a role. Another interesting comment was the way that the SAP unit acted, right? The unit who was supposed to be a friendly robot with the Afghani people, right? It was acting very strangely, even when he went, crazy. I think that was interesting. A couple other things. The sexual attachment to robots or dolls or this sort of thing is an interesting thread to pick up because of Nomura, I believe his name is, right, has this robot doll that he kind of treats as his wife. If any of you wanted to take that thread any further, there are documentaries, kind of disturbing documentaries, but there's a documentary nonetheless about people who have sexual attraction to life-sized, realistic dolls, and they live with them as if they were their partners. I don't remember the name of this documentary, but I saw it on Discovery or something like that. So there are groups of people out there that are like this this character in the book. Maybe not with his robotic expertise, but one other point that I wanted to touch on that I thought was that you guys are bringing up all these great interesting points. One other point that I thought was really salient was the idea of the Afghani people being tribal people as well, being indigenous people, and that tribal lore, that part of their tribal lore was helping to fight against this robot uprising. So you guys have hit on a number of really interesting threads in the story so far, and I hope you're enjoying it. What we're going to be doing for tomorrow, for Tuesday, is reading Part 3, Survival, and answering a Dropbox question. Now, I do realize that the page count has gone up dramatically from what have been assigning up until this point. So, and I think it reads pretty quickly, but if at any point you find yourself falling behind and you're not able to catch up because this is such a short class, I will understand, but please just email me and let me know, where you're at and how long you think you need to catch up and that sort of thing, and I'll definitely like to hear from you about reading speed and such. What we're going to do for this next section is a Dropbox post. Make sure, with all the Dropbox posts, right, you're going to give me at least a half a page, but a full page to really answer the question fully. And the question is, what is the significance of Lark Ironclad? What is the significance of Lark Ironclad's trip into the woods? So, a Dropbox post for Tuesday. We're reading Part 3, Survival, and if you have any questions or concerns. We're going to do like we did last time, right? I'm going to give you until midnight to oh, I'm sorry, this is not the discussion board post. Sorry, so you have until tomorrow midnight to make sure to respond to 2 other posts on the last discussion board post, right? But for Tuesday night, we're going to do the Dropbox assignment. All right, like I said, short video. I will see you all next time.